now. I told you, do it now. Let's go. You wanna hate me, then hate me.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz, Energy Solutions Arena. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Olynyk?
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. And as we look at this team, 11 games out of first place, they'll certainly go in playoff contention.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount. And that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You're right, Clark. You know, they seem to be in such a terrible state of mind at this point. No confidence. It feels like the players may not be trusting the coaching staff, trusting each other. It's been very disjointed in terms of the style of play that we've seen from them lately.
Now, here's Olynyk. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with them. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Great, thank you, Doris. And guys, it's probably a good idea to be cognizant of the need to contain this offense they're up against you.
And to contain it early, Kevin. I mean, they're capable of getting off to very fast starts. So defensively, you've got to be ready.
And I'm sure that was a big part of what he was talking about in the locker room, guys. Being prepared from the start.
Williams with the block. Here's White. No good. And Utah the other way now. But this is the first we're seeing of Boston.
It's always a special day when these two clubs get together because it only happens twice during the regular season. And of course, these are two of the league's powerhouses. That's his comfort zone. So defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And good on the basket. Book it. White's got his first points of the game.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Here's Sexton. The rebound by the Celtics. Oh, I'm sure the fans agree with Steve. These are two very strong teams, and the energy, Clark, in this arena tonight is incredible.
It is absolutely off the charts, and it's anything like their 2 battles last season, Kevin, which they split. We're in for a real treat.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the miss from White. He dishes it to Jones. Williams with the block. Feeds to Smart. And that one's good.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Utah with the ball. Trailing here by 8.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Outside, White. The pass to Smart. He feeds it to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 7.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
Olynyk the pass to Jones. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Can't hit. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Kevin, I know they feel terrible about how it turned out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them. and took them by surprise as well.
Yeah, you got that right, Clark. It was a shocking turn of events. I was surprised watching the game, but sometimes momentum can do that.
Where did it go? And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the...
On tap next Friday, March 24th, the Philadelphia 76ers go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far.
We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Tucker, the pass to Dunn. Let's go. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. First in assists, first in steals, and they're number 1 in block shot. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
Yeah, the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Williams with the block.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Jazz trailed by 14. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Pass to Gay. Gay left side. The kick out to Anderson. Brantley. The Jazz working the ball around now. The shot's good from Dunn.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Brogdon, defended by Tucker. Shoots from the high post. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. And stolen by Horford. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Jazz have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Dunn. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, the focus on his defense mainly because he's outstanding. You try a crossover or a hesitation move on him, and you're likely to get your pocket picked. You got to be careful with the ball.
And he is also so good at getting his hands on the ball without fouling when an opposing player is on his way to the hoop. That's a real knack. Excellent hand-eye coordination makes that possible.
Kicks it to Smart. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Great adjustment to avoid the D. That's hard to stop.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That shot wide open.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Back to Williams. Passes it to Smart. The feed to Griffin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he's right there at about 71% from the line this season. Probably somewhere below where he'd like to be.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
A finger roll finish at the bucket.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Brogdon, defended by Tucker. Puts one up from 19. Utah with the rebound. Gay's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that. You can hear the impact from where I am.
For Boston, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Celtics making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 8.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Here's Sexton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Dishes to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And Utah again with the bucket. Griffin with it. The pass to Muscala. The shot's good. Brown making the plays.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to... The Bulls are in a close one against the Miami Heat. And after the first quarter, we got a 4-point deficit. Looking now at some games that are already wrapped up. In Indiana, it's the Pacers winning over the 76ers. That one puts them 2-2 in their last 4 contests. And to look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. For the Kings, a closely contested game against the Washington Wizards. They're trying to maintain a 3-point edge in the
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You have to like what we've been seeing from Brown.
I think this is the kind of quality performance we expect to see from him. He's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good he really is.
You know, Steve, I think it's doubly difficult to keep up the level of play he does when you know you're the focal point of the other team's defense. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. They've got Smart. He's out there with White. Williams is out there with Brown. Here's Clausen. Utah the rebound.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Olynyk dishes to Jones. Here's Sexton. Rejected by Smart. And they're able to recover.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 14. Pass to White. White left side. He kicks it to Smart. Lets the three fly. Utah with the rebound. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Dish now to Jones. Williams with the block.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Good. 6 points for him.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding on any given night, and then gearing his defensive game plan to do what he needs to do to stop him.
It's stolen by Brown. Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. Brown kicks to White. Back to Brown. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Looking to get it going. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Clarkson, light covering, and that one's good.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
He dishes it to Smart. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Markkanen. A stupendous finish and trap.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smart kicks to White. That 3 off the mark. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Sexton. That is good. 7 points in the game.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Smart passes to White. Tatum drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 19. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. From midcourt, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Coming up Wednesday, March 22nd, the Indiana Pacers go up against the Toronto Raptors. Live from Air Canada Center.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
And for Boston, White is out there with Smart. Then there's Brown. Then it's Williams. White's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Clarkson. 3 pointers off the mark. Celtics leading by 21. Feeds it to Williams. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Jazz shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Sexton defended by Smart. Here's Tucker. Cans the shot from the wing. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Smart kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
From the baseline. And the basket by Jones.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Brown outside. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first free throw is good. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's Anderson with the drive. Down low, number 16 takes it off the glass.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Sinks the triple.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brogdon tried to bank it in, but he misses. Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Number 16. No good on the triple. Celtics leading by 23. To the inside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Another miss by Utah. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And that one's good.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And that one's good.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. Tries to save it. To the paint. Muscala. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
And so it's Boston easily grab it.
Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places. I got a feeling I could win this race. I found my